Hola motivators, welcome back. If you are returning, I am so excited today because I want to share with you a purchase I got from Unearthly Cosmetics, and it was one of their newest mystery boxes, the summer one. I actually got the large and the small. I'm going to dedicate a video for each because I want to do multiple looks with this, so that way it can help maybe you, hopefully I'm that skilled, where you take some, I don't know, some of the looks I do, or help you decide if you want to purchase it or not. From what I show in the swatches, I do have deeper skin tone swatches on Motivate the Earth Beauty News Instagram. If you don't know, go there. Bunch of new stuff that I got information on, and swatches, of course. So I want to share all this goodness. I believe this was $105, a mystery box, and boom, I like. Unearthly has updated their packaging because I do not remember this being like their packaging. Like the aesthetic has changed too. I like their new logo, and if you touch it, it feels like this is definitely like an imprint, and it's holographic. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. It is very gorgeous, and it just feels like upgraded, kind of like expensive but not too expensive, you know what I mean? Not too expensive, but it feels luxurious. Boom, let's look at the inside. So I like the way the layout is. I like the foam in here. It just looks pretty, okay? It looks good to look at, and I like that. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this. That it's like imprinted. Let me take something out, which is the eyeshadow palette. This is Get Groovy. This is the eyeshadow palette for this large mystery box, which I believe it's available. So if you ever get a chance to get this, if you want, you can use code EARTH to save money. But I'm telling you, packaging already, like, I feel like, dang, this packaging feels like they put some time into this. Like, this is elevated or like raised. This is imprinted, but the imprint, I'm telling you, these small details, it has holographic shimmer in it. Like, what? And look how cute. Whoever's the artist, like, shout out to the artist. It's so cute. I love it. Like, this is packaging I keep because of the art and because of the thought that goes into it. And even that same thing is continued on the eyeshadow palette. It looks pretty. I don't know if you can see that. The imprint I'm talking about is so cool. I see many brands do that, which I like. Attention to detail. Oh, I like that the inside is matching the outside. Very cute. Get groovy. I like the theme of this. Can you see the beauty? I have swatches, so it does look used. One of them, like this one, unfortunately that was not during packaging. That was me trying to take pictures, and my phone dropped on it. It was on a phone stand, and for some reason it slipped out, and I was so, I literally wanted to cry. But rainbow palette, I haven't had a rainbow palette from Unearthly. I don't think I have purchased that many. No, I think the last one I did was ᴍᴏ and e.l.f. That was a rainbow palette, but I don't have much rainbow palettes. So I'm glad this came out, and I got this because it was a mystery till I got it, or till you saw sneak peeks of people who got it before me. But okay. It's time to swatch because I want you to see how pretty these shades are. So this is Radical, which is the purple. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. I just feel like it's better for me. I'm not good at this on camera. Okay, I get a little nervous here. A Space Cadet is the purple shimmer. I feel like it's matching it, like you can use it with that shade. Let me see if I can show you that. It's a really pretty shade. And we have Out of Sight. I would say this is a deep red, maroon almost. I'll put that on the back. The mattes do feel very soft, just to let you know. So do the shimmers. Peace Out. That's what this looks like. It like matches it. Do you know what I mean? Like the shimmer is matching the matte, like right under it or right above it. We have Groovy, which is this orange. Or I like to say orange, but we're like, no, it's orange. So I changed. You know what? I shouldn't change my speech because of that. But Funky is the one I kind of ruined. But it's a very beautiful orange shimmer. Ooh, with like a yellow flakes. Like, look how it looks on the back of my hand. Okay, so now we're going into Fox. Oh, actually, we're gonna go into Far Out. That is their yellow. I might have staining on my finger, so let me put it on the other finger so you can not see without that. Promise you I'm not flicking you off. Don't do that. Okay, so let's swatch this on the back of my hand. Fox. This looks like a very white shimmer with a little bit of yellow reflect to it. Oh, looks so pretty. Definitely shifting. Stellar. Very soft. Beautiful. Rad. Rad is the green shimmer that goes along with it. Okay. We have Blast. That is a very beautiful bright blue. Reminds me of very blue, like sky blue. The shimmer that goes with it is Chill. So chill out, dude. Okay, so hopefully you can see that on my hand. So far so good. I do not see, I've already swatched this before and it's been like 2 days, so I don't see any hard pan. Sometimes when you swatch palettes, I guess the formula changes, stuff like that, and it hard pans, which it has like creates a film, which makes it difficult to pick up, like shimmer shades or anything like that. So far, no issues there. This is a palette after I swatched it. Tell me if you like rainbow palettes. Tell me. Okay, so we have from Get Groovy collection, we have the highlighter duo. Highlighter duo is Slick. Let me put this here. Slick and In Your Dreams. So In Your Dreams, I would say it looks more orange and yellow. And let's see, Slick. I feel like it's a more glittery shade. Can you see both? There's a clear difference. Okay, ooh, it's pretty. Hopefully that's, well, I have my ring light and my natural light from my windows. So hopefully it's picking up that shine. It looks very beautiful in the pan, like, dang, I want to put this all over my face. This collection, we have 3 lippies. We have 2 lip glosses and 1 satin lipstick. So let's see, the satin lipstick, like the packaging continues. It's so gorgeous. I mean, look at that. And then there's that imprint with the holographic in there. Like, ooh. So we have like a light orange shade. Let's see if I can put this on the back of my hand. Oh, it's like a deep, not light. Okay. It's playing tricks on me. It's deeper orange. It's Gnarly. I don't know, I guess the lights made it lighter, but this one's called Gnarly. Reminds me of Autumn, actually. It's a purple lip gloss. And this is Spaz. The next lip gloss is, let's see here. Oh, this is Psych. Hopefully am I saying that right? Or am I illiterate? I don't know. I can't see. Just kidding. And it's an orange shimmery shade. So we have Gnarly, Spaz, and Psych, the lippies. So I have a little bit of makeup on because I did have an interview today. And I kept it like casual, not my usual wild, colorful self. So you know what? Let's try the lippies first before I wipe everything off and get into the eyeshadows. So we're gonna go with Gnarly. I do like Unearthly satin shades because they are, well, satin. They are comfortable, but even though they're not supposed to be so long lasting, they're actually pretty long lasting. This is how Gnarly looks. This looks very cute. Do you like this? All right, so let's go with the Psych, the orange gloss in this collection. Oh, right away. I did not expect that. Oh, oh my gosh. I literally caught that and it would have been a disaster. I'm always dropping stuff. So I dipped one more time. Just checking to see if it feels sticky. This actually feels quite good. And my type of lip gloss, like, It looks really lip glossy without being like needing so much. Okay. It doesn't feel sticky. And this is Slick. All right, let's try Spaz, which is the gloss with purple. And if you don't know, I am a girl. Yes, Ariel here. I'm obsessed with purple. So anything purple I'm gonna be drawn to. It's not too purple. It has enough purple in it to be slightly purple and look really appealing, in my opinion. So this is Spaz. Let me know down below if you like any of those shades. Actually, I was gonna move on to the eyeshadow, but why not test these highlighters? Let's get into highlight before I have to wipe everything off. This is Slick. I'm gonna go in with Slick, the first shade. Pick some up on this A4 from Unearthly Cosmetics. And just want to see how it looks. Oh, okay. This is a bit more glittery. Now, if you do not like the glitter, then this is not for you. I like the, ooh, but it is blinding. So cute. I think I maybe put too much. Nah. Okay, I'm wiping that off and I'm gonna go into In Your Dreams, which is this shade here. And that has a bit more orange. Oh yeah, you can see that it has more orange. This is more yellow, but not as much as the other shade. Oh yeah, I can see that. I don't know if camera is picking up the slight. This is a more yellow undertone. This has a bit of orange, but it still has yellow. A little bit more, maybe that'll help. Oh, okay. That's cute. Very blinding though, both of them. Okay, finally, let's move on to the eyeshadow. All right, so my eyes are primed and I took most of my makeup off. I just left the rest because, okay, we're gonna do multiple looks and it's gonna take a toll on this skin and these eyes. So I figured this would be the best way. I don't have foundation on. I don't have anything else on my face, okay? I literally put lotion. That's it. Just prime my eyes with the ABH eyeshadow primer. I'll be using some Singe Beauty brushes, some Unearthly, e.l.f. and RT brushes. Those are kind of my top brands for brushes right now. The most affordable, I think, for myself. Okay, trying to save that money. All right, so I think I'm gonna do several looks with the mattes, just the mattes only, and then we'll go into shimmers, then we'll mix it up, then we'll do a final look like I always do and go all out for that. So it's gonna be, I'm so excited, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna go for Far Out, which is the yellow shade. And definitely put that right here. There's a little bit of fallout, I can see that. I feel like yellow would be super hard to make. And I'm gonna go into my eyebrow always to open up my hooded eyes. And just put that like a little bit of the waves and stop there and go for my next one. I think I want to go for Groovy, which is the orange shade. Put that on there. So stamp and blend, that's what I like to do. Go back to the original shade, blend that out so it can look seamless. I'm gonna clean that off, not on my pants, and we're gonna go for Out of Sight, which I feel like is a plum, has some red in it, but it's kind of a deep shade. Blend that out. I feel like this could be a look definitely for the summer. Go back to the Groovy orange shade and make sure that it's well blended. Get a clean brush, and I like to go around my edges. So I'm gonna continue that Far Out shade. So I'm gonna go in with Groovy it upward to complete that look. I feel like that's a good summer look, especially if you put like a orange or yellow eyeliner in there, even purple to match that, and a good lash. Let's go on to the next. I feel like I want to put that blast all over my eyelid. It's E03 Singe Beauty brush and just gently put it in the crease. I stamped and then I'm blending out windshield wiper motions. Now I want to go into Stellar, which is the greenish shade here. I kind of put that right here, stamp, and then blend. Okay, I'm simultaneously holding the brushes in my hand. Take a flat brush like this or a liner brush, and I am going to put blasts on the outside here. I'm going to take Stellar for the inner portion of my eye, just like that. Ooh, okay, so there's two looks. Which do you prefer? Okay, let's go to the next looks. Okay, let's mix these mattes around, and I'm going to be using my, let's see here, apply shadow. It just says that RT brush. That's all I see on here. I use this kind of brush. Use blast everywhere. Put it on your crease, stamp, blend out, far out. I want to mix. I know it's gonna make green wherever the blue is, but I kind of want that to happen. I put Radical, with like yellow, purple, and blue are good together. So I put that purple down, Radical, and you know what? I'm gonna put the blast, more of it, right where the colors end, just to give it a good blend. That is already looking, wow, surprised by the color combos. Let's use Stellar. Just because I want to have a good pop of color, not the same colors I used on the top of my eye. I want different colors on the bottom. This would look great with maybe some white eyeliner or a matching eyeliner and a good lash. It's giving me like Under the Sea. I know, my name's Ariel, and yes, I'm a mermaid. I don't know what, it reminds me of one of the the fish I see. I like it. Okay, let's go to the next side. Out of Sight with my RT brush, and I'm gonna put that in the crease. And this is more like I said, has some red in it, but it's more like a maroon color. But I think it goes well with this side. Like if you look at the palette, let me put something that so it won't blind you. I feel like it looks good with this side of the palette, and then this side looks good. You know, like you can half this and the shades will go good, and you can even use like quads. Okay, so once I do that, I'm putting in my crease and then I'll blend it out. Okay, now that we got Out of Sight on there, I want to go into, let's see here. You know what, I'm going to go into Groovy, which is the orange shade. Pickle. Go with Out of Sight with the same brush and go into that crease just to blend it out even more with the rest of the shades of color. So I'm gonna go in with blue, the blast color. Okay, and these are the two other looks with mattes only. Any faves you got? Really excited to dip into the shimmers. I would have to say the ones that are like I'm mostly drawn to are these two right here. So should I start off with them or nah? Yes, we should. With Glimmer Grass from Unearthly, I am going to put that on the back of my hand like I always do and apply some of these shimmers. So let's start with the first shimmer that I want to put on, and think that'll have to be Fox's. It's like a stark white with some shift to it. Oh, okay, with like a good shift. Definitely a good inner corner for me. Glimmer Grass, Funky. Reminds me of that song, Funky Town. Ooh, okay. Definitely goes good with that shade. I think I might want to add Peace Out, which is the pink shimmer in here. Almost do a line right here to mix them. So it kind of looks like I'm cutting my crease a little bit. Ooh, okay. That's nice. I'm going to take Funky and I'm not going to have a primer under my eye. Okay, I'm going to put some Glimmer Grass right here. I'm going to go in for Rad to Chill. I felt like that was lighter. I thought the green would be lighter, but I think Chill a tad bit lighter. I'm going to put more Glimmer Grass and I'm going to take the, let's see, Space Cadet, which would be under the Radical, which is supposed to be like a purplish shimmer. Okay. Oh, when I go like that, it definitely disappears like the other one to make it kind of blend all together. Lower lash line, I took Space Cadet and moved it all the way right here. And I'm taking Rad and completing that. Oh. These are the two looks of the shimmers. Got a fave? I want to start off with Out of Sight, which is like the deeper, I'm going to say maroon color in the palette. Go up into my eyebrow. I like a more opened look because of my hooded eyes. I prefer to do that. You don't have to. You can go in your regular crease that you do. And I kind of bring it a little bit gently to the front of the eye, making this kind of shape. And definitely going to fill in that area because I'll be adding more colors. I'm gonna go into Groovy, which is the orange shade, and go around the edges here. Okay, then I'm gonna go with Far Out, which is the yellow shade, with a smaller detailed brush. The first brush I did use was the E02. I'm going in with a more detailed one, which is the E05. Any eyeshadow brush that is detailed like this, I'm gonna go in and apply the yellow, like 25% of open space for that shimmer. I put more of that Out of Sight just to blend them. So here is where we're gonna mix the matte and the shimmer. That Glimmer Grass, applying it with one of these detailed flat brushes, which means they're just very small. And putting a little bit down there. I'm definitely going in for Fox. I want this Fox shade. Okay, create that shape, and we're going in with Far Out again just to blend the shimmer into that shade. So I'm gonna put that Far Out below it, and then get the actually orange, the Groovy, and put that here. And that is this look. Let's go to the next one. In with the E03, putting the light shade Stellar, light green shade, putting that in the crease. Blast with an E02 Singe Beauty Brush and go below that. I'm actually going to get the Glimmer Grass with my finger pad. So it applies good with your finger too. Inner corner, I'll put Rad without Glimmer Grass. Still looks pretty good. Then I want to put Radical, which is the purple. Get a smaller brush and blend that lower any phase. Now that we're done with these two. let's go on to the final look. Just letting you know, none of these looks were planned, okay? So my final look is not planned, but I kind of want to have some blue and purple and see what I can do from there to kind of match the lippies that are in this collection. So let me go in with Radical. And I'm going to stamp it. I'm getting a detailed brush because I kind of want to do a cut crease. This is an E05 Cinch Beauty brush. I want to do a cut crease, but like a super colorful cut crease, okay? So stamping and then blending. Again, going a little bit, dragging it a little bit closer to the front of my eye. Getting that shape, looking forward, okay? Liking that shape. I want this to be a little bit darker. I feel like if I do my base and then my eye look, I don't know, I just don't feel like it looks good like under here. But when I do my eye first, my eyes, I then put my base on. I feel like it all comes together. So let's put on Blast. Let me put you on Blast. Just kidding. We're gonna put Blast here on the outer portion and kind of wiggle our room, wiggle our way to the top. I want a straight line. Dragging some of the blue over here. I blend that out with Stellar, which is the green shade. And I'm gonna kind of blend that out. So I definitely recommend detailed brush. E05 Cinch Beauty is what I'm using today here. And then I'm gonna drag that green a little bit out to the front, like the rest of the shade. I think I want to go with Space Cadet, like to blend in that purple shade. Right, then I kind of want to go into Funky. And then I'm gonna go into Fox, which is the lightest shade. Oh yeah. The yellow shade Far Out with an E05 Cinch Beauty brush. I'm not going in with like a flat brush or a liner brush, because I kind of want a larger under eye eyeshadow look. Okay, so I kind of want to get radical, and I like to do a line under my eyeshadow look. I love doing this. You don't have to, you can stop there. Okay, so then I'm gonna put this pink eyeliner I got from ColourPop. I don't even know the name because it's faded out already. Okay, I'm going to put lashes on, so I will hide the lashes with this Benefit roller liner, and I'm just gonna put it in the portion of where my lash is going. Then I'll put my lash on. Okay, so I'll be right back. I need to put my base, I need to do the other eye, and then we have to put the highlighter and a lippy. Okay, motivators, so I just have to add my lippy, and I'm gonna choose this Spaz, this purple shimmer, and I have kind of outlined my lips with a liner so I can follow it. I'm going to add Slick, which is the more glittery one, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna put that on my face. Ooh. Embarrassing pose, and after 9 looks, yes, I have lost my mind. If you made it this far, I am so glad you did, because you know what? It's longer in my time than it is your time. So let's go on to what I think. This palette, first of all, number one thing I like, the packaging is it's just well made. It's just well made, it's well thought out. I like, again, the theme I like for a palette to have is what I like to see inside. So I like that the theme is carried on inside so that we get these amazing colors, amazing shades. I just have to say, I'm glad I purchased this because I have a rainbow palette from Unearthly now. Here it is. And the formula is amazing. I thought actually the yellow shade was gonna give me issues and be patchy or cling on like the pigment to some areas, and it didn't. it actually was pretty vibrant, especially with the eyeshadow base. Under here, there is no eyeshadow base, and it's still pretty vibrant once I pack it on. I think that took me like 3 pack-ons because I got a little small tiny brush. The shimmers are beautiful. And this is the final look. I have to say the highlighters, I do love the highlighters. One is more orange toned, one is more yellow. Now, I would have loved to maybe seen a different shade, but I see where they were going because it is summer. And I do like them. They're so pretty, especially in the pan and especially on the skin. I really like this shade. I can't even talk. This shade Slick. I like the lippies. The lippies are comfortable. They're pigmented. The glosses are glossy. They're glossing because some glosses, like the Lime Crime I got, I like their pictures that they have on their website, but the glosses I got don't look like the pictures. They're not glossy. They're just, I don't know, it's just there. It's not even a gloss to me. Earthly glosses I really like. I feel like these are summer. I think it's paired perfectly with the palette and the highlight. Gnarly, I like this shade. I feel like it can be summer and it can be autumn and fall. This perfectly pairs with the gloss. So I do like these shades that they added. I like to add more lippies from Unearthly to my collection. This is a satin, and like I said, the satin, it's not like, I feel like it's not advertised as like super long wearing, but I have tested these out while eating and they do last long. Even the gloss right now, I've been talking and I had put it on and it's doing its thing. It's glossing and I like it. It has a lot of good shimmer in it. Beautiful. I like that it came in the foam in the packaging, and the packaging itself is gorgeous. I feel like it is worth it. I feel like the palette can be so versatile that you can make different looks. It doesn't have to be necessarily summer. You can wear this in any time. But the packaging of the actual items, amazing. And the eyeshadow formula inside, the highlight and the glosses and the satin lips did not let me down. Didn't have any issues. So I think if you wanted to get this, I say, since it's limited edition and I think this is the large box is the only thing available, I say you should get it. If you don't want to get it, then don't get it. The packaging is worth it. It does feel like what I paid for, like the money I paid for it. It does feel like that. And the thought in here too, it's not like these other brands too that you get a box and it's literally nothing and you can feel like there's no thought into it. No, this has a lot of thought. The art, everything matches. Just the shimmers alone are amazing. These highlights are so beautiful. You definitely would be like, ah! These are very shiny highlights. The lippies, always a great formula. So happy that I purchased that, and so happy that I had no duds. Once again, Unearthly Cosmetics is one of the few brands that doesn't really let me down. Like, I haven't had a dud yet. I'm glad that there's like so much effort and thought put into these collections from Unearthly. I'm glad to see the next collections that are coming up, which I will have on here with multiple looks. I think I purchased the Halloween mystery box, or is it a mystery? No, it's not a mystery. It just comes in a box, but I got that, and I got several of their eyeshadow palettes that I didn't have, so I'm glad to add that to my collection. Also to make looks, to see if you would like to purchase that, if it's worth it to you, and if you just need help with some looks, I'm here. There you go. So thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you liked all the looks. If you didn't, or you think about purchasing this, if it's still available, I can't even talk. If it's still available, then I would say, yeah, go ahead if you can. And if you can't, hey, no worries. There's always more to come. And you have a great rest of your day and week or weekend, whatever time this is uploading. And I'll see you in the next videos. Adios.